rivals and sentence structure to communicate your ideas clearly, accurately, and vividly. Use rhetorical device to enhance and emphasize ideas. Eliminate jargon and unnecessary words. Use correct grammar. And are you ready for your project work?
Sure.
Okay, good luck.
Thanks, Lalan. Again, I would like to ask our Toastmaster member and guests, please keep your mobile device in silence to show your respect to the other in the meeting. The time for the first speech is from 5 to 7 minutes. So at 5 minutes, the yellow card, the green card will be shown. At 6 minutes, the yellow card, and at the 7 minutes, the red card will be shown. And after that, the speaker would have 30 seconds to wrap his speech. The first speaker is Nguyen, and he likes chocolate very much. He said that everybody who give him a big box of chocolate could be his best friend. So you know how to be Ned's best friend. Let's welcome the chocolate guy, Ned, for his project for how to say it and experience an emotion. Thank you.
All right. Everybody, think of someone you're strongly connected to. A parent, a friend, a lover, a rival, or even someone you hate. Are you focused on that person? Can you feel the connection with them? Fellow Toastmasters and friends, it is my belief that we are connected to each other by strong emotional experiences. Now, listening to me talk to you is not much of an experience, but today I'm going to connect everyone here by touching your emotions directly. I'm going to tell you 2 stories, elicit 2 emotions, and connect everyone in this room. You ready? Yes. That's good. I'm not. My first story is about Pinky and Brain. Yes. The first time Pinky interacted with Brain was by phone. And he said it was love at first listen. Now their relationship was strictly work-based until he got the courage to invite Brain to a friend's birthday. Anxiously, he waited for the day. Excitedly, he went to go pick her up. Nervously, he walked up to her door and took a deep breath. Knock, knock. He waited impatiently. When the door finally opened, he was greeted by the Clear shampoo commercial. That's right, a beautiful woman with long, silky black hair blowing behind her in slow motion. That moment made Pinky weak in the knees. But he held himself together and they went off to his friend's house. They arrived early, so they decided to wait on the couch. And that's when it happened. While sitting, their arms touched, causing the electrical connections in Pinky's body to beat his heart to the song, Wonderful Tonight. And yes, she looked wonderful that night. Of course, the rest of the night went very well. Maybe too well. Because without remembering how he got there, he woke up at Brain's house. Hey, he woke up in the bedroom alone. His mind still hazy. He left the room. And there, he saw the most beautiful image imaginable. Brain was asleep on the couch, but woke up seconds after Pinky left the room. She looked up at him and gave him a smile that dropped him to his knees. These are the stories we remember. because they make us feel happy. Unfortunately, not all stories are happy ones. My next story is about Pain. Pain is your normal young lady looking for happiness. She was smart, young, and full of life. But from a young age, she was taught that improving her mind came second to improving her looks. That she would never be pretty enough. That she would not find a husband at 25 if she was always so energetic. So Pain grew up to be Yang generation smart instead of brilliant. To be a Barbie doll instead of a natural beauty. A maiden instead of a queen. And as she got older and taller, her clothes got shorter and smaller. You see, she thought more skin meant more attention, but only her skin got attention. And because that's only a small part of her, she would never find anyone to love all of her. That's what she was taught to be. By 13, she had her first experience with sex. By 16, her first experience with sexual assault. The guy who attacked her said she looked, talked, and acted like she wanted it. That's what she was taught to be. Pain lived a life of self-hatred. She lost trust in men but could not stop trying to attract them. She used her Barbie doll looks to get older, wealthier men to support her, her poor parents, and her two lazy older brothers. And none of them cared how she got the money. Eventually, she would get married at the age of 25. Happiness, right? No. She is always angry and complaining because while she's at home taking care of their 3 daughters, her husband is always out late at work trying to have a son. The worst part is, she is teaching her daughters to grow up to be just as miserable as she is. Though it's hard to hear, a story like Pain's is remembered because of the emotions it makes us feel. By feeling sadness and happiness, we learn to feel connected. By sharing the same emotions at the same time, we share an experience of emotions. Though not an experience where we would learn more about each other, it teaches us that we are the same. And when we feel the same, we feel connected. And that's what
We have heard